Hi, I'm Mark Court from BoatUS Magazine. Welcome aboard. Today I'm going to take you through the steps necessary to splice a loop in the end of a piece of double braided line. It's not difficult, and once you practice it you'll do it very quickly. Much stronger than a knot and much neater. To get started we have to tie a stopper knot to some secure part of the boat about 15 to 20 feet from the end of the line we're splicing, because we're going to be pulling on this and we need something solid. So to get started we take a FID the same diameter as the line it up at the end, and then we put a Sharpie mark on the line. That's our first mark. We then decide what size loop we want. So from that first mark I line that up alongside the line. We've got a loop here, that's going to be the size of my loop, and I put a second mark. At the second mark I open up the cover. Don't cut anything, but open up the cover, put a small FID in there and extract the core. Where I've pulled the core from the cover, I'm going to take my marker and put another mark on the core. I'm going to pull out another couple of feet of core, take a FID and I mark 2/3 of a FID length down there, from which this will be my fourth mark. So I've taped up the end of the core to stop it unravelling, and I'm going to poke that now into a FID which is the same diameter as the core, and I'm going to be putting that in at the first mark that I made on the cover, down inside away from the bitter end, and come out an inch or so past where the core extracts. Again. I've taped up the end of the cover and I'm going to wedge that into a FID the same diameter as the cover, and then that goes into the core at the now this is kind of loose, so you work your way down very carefully. And I go down one FID length and I'll bring it out the side. Now that that's extracted from the core, I can remove the tape from the end, and we get a small FID, and coming back about 3 or 4 inches from the end, we just tease out some of these strands, individual strands, working towards the end. The reason we do that is because we're going to taper the splice to make it look neater. And I just cut these off. And now I massage the core to ease the transition between the cover and the core. So to finish the splice up now, we just start milking the cover back over the core, and you'll see it start to disappear in there. So all I'm doing now is I'm just working that down, and as you can see I've buried the cover inside here now, so we've got a nice neat splice. The only thing that's left to do is we've got this bit of core hanging out here. We just pull that back about 1/2 inch. Take a pair of scissors snip that off. One last tug and the splice is complete. So there you have it, a nice neat loop in the end of a length of double braid, much neater than a knot, and I think that you'd agree this is something you'd be proud to have on your own boat. So thanks for watching, give us some comments, let us know what you'd like to see, and for more information go to boatus.com/magazine.